So tomorrow I'm traveling to Pittsburgh for Cubing USA Nationals 2023. And I'm really excited to show you guys what exactly I'm bringing along with me, my mains and my goals for the competition, and kind of just a rundown about what you can expect to pack for a 4-day competition. I'm going to be trying to post this before tomorrow, which is when I'm leaving, and before the competition starts. So if you're there, feel free to say hi. I'm always excited to talk to new people, so feel free to just reach out. Here's the bag I will be bringing. This right here is the Cubicle backpack. As you can see, pretty compact form factor, very, very nice. Okay, first things first, in this pocket, I don't really keep anything. I find the bag is already pretty dense and compact already, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to put like something here because it'd be like kind of squished tight. But yeah, going on to the main compartment of the bag, inside here, if we open this zipper up, just like this, we have a wide variety of puzzles. So I'll be competing in 13 events at the competition, and it's everything except the blind and FMC, so that should be pretty exciting. If we start out here at the top of the bag, let's just start out with 3x3. I have actually 4 3x3s inside the bag, so let's take them out. Oh, here's my other 3x3. There we go. Okay, starting off with just regular 3x3, I'm probably going to main the YS3M. Very smooth and tactile cube, which I think will do well under pressure. I haven't tried it in an actual competition setting, so we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, other cubes I'm going to bring are this, the Dian Tangyun, potentially for one-handed, because I really like the stability on this cube and I can kind of spam TPS. This right here is the Tornado V3, another cube that has done me pretty good in competition, so I think I'll just bring it along just as maybe a backup, or maybe I'll use it in like round 2 of some sort. And lastly, I'll just bring the Weilong V9, just because it's one of those flagship cubes that I don't think I'll do too well under pressure, but it'll be one of those things I could possibly use. We'll see how it goes. I got 4 3x3s here. I would love to get consistent sub 9 averages throughout all the rounds. If possible, it would be really nice to get a sub 8 average and potentially a PR single. So we'll see about that. I've been practicing a little bit, getting more sub 8 averages at home. As for one-handed, I have not been practicing too much. So my goal is at least a sub 16, but I haven't been too consistent. All right, moving on to the next portion of the bag. Let's take this out. My 4x4s are gonna be right in this compartment. I'll just try to keep the same cubes in the same compartment. So for 4x4, I'll be using the same cube for a warm-up and for actually competing. So this is the MGC 4x4. This used to be the angstrom one, but it's pretty dead now, so I don't think it really feels like an actual angstrom, but this is just a regular MGC. And my goal for 4x4 is to get a sub PR single and PR average. Actually, single is kind of hard because I have a 28 in comp. Anything around like 32, 33-ish would be really nice to get. Putting the 4x4s away. Since there's a lot of space back over here, I like to keep my big cube. So I have my 5x5, my 6x6, and my 7x7. Here they all are. So let's start with 5x5. I'm going to be using the Volk 5. Angstrom Volk 5 actually. I got this a little bit ago and very nice cube. I'm so used to the Volk because I've been using it actually since last US Nationals I went to. So that was in 2019, but it's just such a good cube that it can last that long. Okay, so my goal for 5x5 would probably be under 105 for average, and hopefully I need that sub 1 single. That'd be really great if I can get that. Next up for 6x6, I recently switched to the Aoshi WRM, which is a great cube because I like the smaller form factor and it has a really plush and clicky feeling. I used it at Penn Cube Day. I borrowed it from a friend and it gave me good results. So if I can get a sub 2 single, that'd be the dream, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think my current PR mean is a 213, so if I can get under 210, that'd be amazing too. Lastly, for the biggest cube is 7x7. I am using the Alfu WRM, similar to the 6x6. I haven't actually used this in competition because I haven't competed in 7x7 in a while. As per that, my goal would be a sub 330 mean, and if I can, sub PR single, which probably sub 320. I can fit the 7x7 and the 6x6 kind of in the same compartment, which is really cool, and the 5x5 just stacks on top of it. All right, getting into side events now. Here we go. This is Scube. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but Scube is just one of those events where I don't practice and I just compete. And this is the Weilong Scube. As you can see, it's the angstrom, so it has that purple internals. It's pretty gummy right now, so I kind of still need to break it in. Not entirely sure if I'll use it, but this is also the Gans Cube Enhanced, so I'll most likely be using this one. If I can fluke somehow like a sub 5 average, that'd be really insane, but otherwise, these are the 2 scubes I'll be using. All right, putting the scubes aside, next I have is Pure Minx. I have actually been practicing Pure Minx quite a bit, so hopefully I can make it to at least the second round. My goal is a sub 4 average. So I have these 2 Pure Minxes. This first one is the Stevens Little Magic Pure Minx. I feel like everyone's been using it. And this is also the Weilong Pure Minx. I lubed it with some random thing and I don't know how it's gonna do, but it's a lot faster and I think it'll fit some turning styles, but I don't know. I feel like the Stevens just gives me more consistent times. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to get some good results in pure minks. All right, another side event I've been getting kind of into is a square one. I have two of the same ones here. These are the MGC square ones with a black top. This one, not a Celeritas one. It's actually, I just lubed it with some random lubes. Actually, Cube Master helped me lube it and set it up. This is a lot looser and really enjoyable to turn. I'll probably be using this cube as a backup because I have this square one here, the Derpy's MGC square one. So as you can see, it has this logo there. So it's a lot better set up. I use that method where if you just like rub it on a mat, then it kind of gets rid of the matte plastic and it's more frosted. So it's a little bit more easy to grip, and turning on it is just super fluid. So my goal is to get a sub 15 average on square one, potentially breaking my PR average because it is not the greatest right now. And it's been a while actually. Square one for me has been like in and out, been getting like 17 averages and then 14 averages here and there. Hopefully pull off a sub 15, that'd be great. All right, and the last side event I'm competing in is Mega Minx. I plan to just bring this one Mega Minx, but this is just a Yoo-hoo here. This is the one I got about 3 years ago, so it still suits me well. I changed the top to be black now, so this is kind of how it is. If I have good look ahead and my turning's on point, then potentially a sub 1 single could be there. Anything under a 110 for average would be really nice. Oh, I forgot about 2x2. Okay, so for 2x2, this is the, I forgot what it's called, MGC Elite. Yeah, it must be the MGC Elite. If I can predict OLL, because I don't know CLL, that'd be super nice. And if I can get like a sub 3 average somehow, maybe 1 or even 2 of the rounds if I even make it. All right, last but not least, the WCA event that I have been practicing a little bit more for is clock. This is the Chi clock. My current PR is just above 10 seconds. I think it's like 11 point something. I lubed it about a few months ago. It's slightly better, turns pretty nicely. Could break it in a little bit more. My goal is sub 10 average and something like sub 8 single, maybe sub 7.5. All I need is good accuracy and good luck on the day. So all right, so now I kind of want to show you guys some novelty puzzles that I'm also bringing to the competition. So down here in this large compartment, I'll have a few other puzzles that I'm not actually competing with. For example, this is the Yushin Treasure Cube. It's a cool concept that I'm going to be using at US Nats to make a video about. Other than that, I'm bringing these two. This isn't open yet, but this is a 1x2x3. I'm just going to be asking people to try and solve it and maybe make a cool YouTube video out of it. And last but not least, I have a 1x1. I don't know why. I'll just keep it in there because it is fun. This is from Northeast Champs 2018, so they gave us like a custom 1x1. Other than that, at the top compartment here, I'll be housing my timers. I don't know if I'll bring both of them, but I should probably just bring one. Here is the GAN timer. Very sleek, very compact. That's what I like about traveling with it. But at the same time, I have my Gen 5 timer that they're going to be using at the competitions, or the Gen 4. I should probably practice on more often. I'll keep them both here for now. It doesn't take up too much space. And last but not least, I'll be keeping this Angstrom little bag of lubricants for my cubes. So I have a variety of stuff, like this is weight 5, some silk, some D&M, stuff like that, just in case something happens. Or I don't know, I don't really use my lube that much when I'm competing because it changes like the whole feel of the cube. I'll be keeping it in here. That's what I like to do, just keep it in like a little drawstring bag. So this is what my bag completely looks like when it is full. Everything in this compartment, timers up here, nothing in this mesh material because it kind of slips out pretty easily. Otherwise, let's zipper the bag back up. And last but not least, there's also this compartment right here. So if we zipper this open, there's this laptop sleeve. I don't know if I'll be bringing a laptop to the competition, but if anything, I could just put some small papers in here. That's kind of what you can expect because US Nationals usually give some sort of pamphlet or like some complimentary stuff. Maybe I'll include it here. But yeah, otherwise for a competition like this, US Nationals, you don't really need to bring that much stuff. It's more so just bring your mains, a few backup mains. Like I didn't bring it for big cubes because that would have taken up too much space. Just bring the essentials you need because truly at a cubing competition, you're just there to have fun. If you bring too much stuff, you might end up getting lost. If you want to purchase this bag, the Cubicle backpack, I'll leave a link in the description for it and you can use my discount code if you guys would like to support the channel. It is 5TUFFZ, 5TUFFZ. Otherwise, that was about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are going to nationals, feel free to say hi. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys later. Peace.